So who are you curious about? Tell me who you might be curious about finding out more about. Who comes to your mind first?
Daughter.
Daughter? Name?
Dylan.
Okay.
She's going to be 4. I think she's a yellow because she's very playful. And my parents also keep saying that she is like the bite-sized version of me.
The little mini-me.
The little mini-me.
Yeah.
But 2 things are happening that's kind of interesting. She's extremely stubborn and not defiant, but just very, she challenges everything.
Okay.
I mean, she wants to, there's a why for everything, which I think just comes with her age.
Yeah.
But then there's also this like, I want to figure out another way.
Okay.
But Mom, I want to do this. Like, hey, put this up. And she'll put it up, but she's like, I want to put it up right there instead of right here where you asked me to.
She wants to do it a little bit about her way, right?
So that's the interesting part. And then also, and this is like a sidebar, but I'm changing too with her.
Okay.
So I'm extremely fun with everyone else, but with her, I feel like my red comes out.
Okay.
And I just shut off the fun.
Okay. So your secondary is red. And we haven't talked a lot about dominant and secondaries, but there is. When you take the assessment, you usually have a dominant and a secondary. And a sanguine choleric looks very different than a sanguine phlegmatic. So we really will, as you get better and better at this, be able to identify that. But what we want to understand is you are that all the time. So if you're a sanguine and a choleric, you are like that all the time. I hear a lot of times I'm sanguine at work, but I'm choleric at home. That it doesn't work that way. You're this way all the time, but it's the choices of words and behavior that you use, okay? So even with Dylan, you're now seeing probably some of her secondary temperament come up.
Wow.
So what we want to do then is address that as well and develop that as well, right? If she wants to be independent, is there anything wrong with her putting the toy over there, right? Giving her some choices, giving her things to be in control of, right?
It might threaten your sense of control, honey, just
Sense
a little
of
bit.
control. Yeah.
Wait, do I need control? Because I'm the red at the same time?
Exactly. See, there's an aha moment for you. But again, with Dylan, you want to, she's playful, right?
Oh my gosh.
Tell me some other things, like is she, because even putting the toy up, could be creative or imagine it, maybe she's imagining a story and that's why I'm asking you to pause for a minute and not react to the what that she's doing, okay? I want you to pause and respond to the why. Maybe stop for a second and look at her and go, oh, I see that I asked you to put it here, but tell me why you're putting it there. I'm curious, I'm interested. And she may say a story like, oh, well, the princess castle's over here, and I really wanted the princess to be able to get it sooner. Okay, we have no idea what the answer would be.
You know, Kathleen, something that you're saying to her that is meaningful to me listening to this is that in asking those questions, she would actually be meeting her yellow need of attention and affection because you're stopping and focusing in on where she's at more so than where you want her to go.
Exactly. You raise them up in the way they should go, not the way you want them to go. That was excellent because you're pouring into that yellow part of her, but recognizing there's maybe a little bit of red there too.